Hey, what's up, everybody? Tristan Banning, Icy Manipulator. Today, we're going to be talking about Magic the Gathering's biggest crossover yet, Final Fantasy. It's here. The set technically drops June 13th, next week, but pre releases started already last week. In this set, you'll see characters from all 16 mainline Final Fantasy games. We're talking Cloud, Sephiroth, Terra, Noctis, Lightning, Tifa. Even cooler, there are 15 unique versions of Sid. Because, if you know, you know, Sid is in all the Final Fantasy games, except the first one. And for the first time, a Universes Beyond set is standard legal. That means Final Fantasy cards can now be played at Friday Night Magic, tournaments, and even standard showdown events. Magic is also introducing some new mechanics. My favorite? It's like a tiered spell progression system. Think fire, Fira, Figara, just like in the games. Pop, pop, pop. There are 4 commander decks based on Final Fantasy 6, 7, 10, 14, and led by Terra, Cloud, Tidus, and Y'shtola. But it's not all fun and games, although that does sound pretty fun. There has been some controversy. When hasn't there been? The prices of these cards, whoo, like nothing we've ever seen before. I'm in Canada, and the collector booster box right now, between pre-release and release, is selling retail for $900. That is a lot of dollars. I could buy a PlayStation 5 and some Final Fantasy games and play endlessly for less than a box of cardboard. Shiny cardboard, still cardboard. I decided originally when the pre-orders were coming out that I wasn't going to buy any. I liked Final Fantasy 7, 6, but it's not my world. I don't care. I'll let it go. And then I saw some of the spoilers and saw some of the fun cards, and I was like, oh, I missed it. So in pre-release, I did go to my local game store and managed to grab a couple play boosters and open them and pulled some really fun cards. Obviously, the mythics, the rares, all excellent, all key main line, main character, and it's just the what you expect of Final Fantasy. But the commons are actually, in my opinion, the sweet spot. You have little inside jokes, Fat Chocobo and instant noodles as a food token. In that, there are cards that are actually so useful and flavorfully fun that I can put them into old decks that I've already finished or perfected. There are some removal spells, control spells, etc., 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 that are really good and common. So good job. Now, even though I was like, I'm not buying any cards because I don't even care. I am going to MagicCon in Vegas, and when you buy your pass, you do get 3 collector boosters. So I'm very excited about that in the sense that I have 3 collector boosters waiting for me. I also entered an event where I will build a deck using play boosters, so I have a whole play booster ahead of me. Okay. After opening a bunch of play boosters in Toronto in the pre-release, I did find at one of my local game stores, a little less local than the one around the corner, but on the street, and they were selling collector boosters. I bought one. I haven't opened it yet, and I figure we'll probably open it on the channel because last time I thought I don't need it to open on the channel. I pulled a serialized ivory tower, and that really gutted me. So I think we should do this. Let's open it. Let's go. So we're gonna open a collector booster of Final Fantasy, and these are expensive. So let's not waste any time and get right into it. So I think I was saying I wasn't going to actually buy any collector boosters from them because I am getting 3 when I go to MagicCon, and they are quite expensive. But I got caught up in the hype. Now, I don't know the card layout or where any of the rares are, so I guess we'll just go through it and appreciate the art, etc., etc. All right, Sephiroth, one winged angel as an emblem, which means that the token is a robot warrior. Ooh, okay, so it looks like right off the bat we get into the rares. Summon Primal Odin. That's pretty sick. Full art. Woo! This is nice too. The Imperial City of Arcades. Wall of Omens. Joshua Phoenix's Dominant. Okay. Reaper's Scythe. That's a sick card. Ooh, Mythic. That's nice. There's a lot of equipment and artifacts in this set. The lands. Ooh, beautiful. So, and these are the new cards, the summon enchantment creatures. So they're like sagas, but they're actually like creatures. Look at this art. So good. Overkill. Great card. Target creature gets -0, -9999 until end of turn. I think I might just put this into any of my black decks. This is a good one for any green deck. It's basically a +3/+3, gains trample to end of turn. It's like a giant growth. Ice Flan, that's funny. Okay, that was it. I mean, these are great cards. No serialized. There's 77 chocobos, and that's the only serialized card in it. But we got a mythic, a tier, and pre-win. Oof. Equipped creature has base power and toughness XX, where X is your life total. Equip 5. 6 to bring that out. But wow, if you're playing Commander and you somehow manage to be on the 6th turn, give or take, or you can ramp this a bit, and you put this out and your creature's toughness is like 30, +30, that's insane. That's really good. Okay, this is the rare. Legendary creature. Another rare. Equipment. Another rare. This full art, alternate art, is actually an uncommon, and I got another one in my play booster. It's not foil. And these are just beautiful. Like, they literally are full art right to the bottom. So good. I love it so much. And then I will say the sagas, like, I love the sagas. The summons, the summon Primal Odin. Like, this is such a good card. I mean, it's 6. First, destroy target creature an opponent controls. Ouch. Second, this creature gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. That's crazy. And finally, 3, Hall of Sorrow. Draw 2 cards. Each player loses 2 life. And then I guess when it's done, it turns into the Saga Knight, which is a 5/3. That's actually a really wild card. So yeah, a lot of these, I've talked about it. I like to stick into themes. I love a good theme. An elf tribal, a goblin tribal. Goblin is the word. Goblin tribal. I'm working on a vampire one. Tarkir Dragonstorm made me want to make dragons. So my brain works that way. I like a theme. But I think in this set, aside from, I don't know if I could make a Final Fantasy themed deck, maybe like a commander variant, but just the cards in general, I mean, they are designed to be standard legal, are really good and will end up in lots of decks. Like, this is a set that has a lot of cards. I really like Dragonstorm Tarkir, as you know from the endless videos of pack openings. They're great, and the commons were good, and the cards were good, but I don't necessarily see them all being spread out into all the decks in the way that after opening only a few packs of Final Fantasy, I was like, this is going here, this is going there, this is going here. But maybe I'm just more excited about this than I thought. I don't know. I'm going to chalk it up to this is a good set. I know they took longer to make it, something like 5 years to design this set, where normal sets are maybe 2, 3. And I know that Square Enix, the makers of Final Fantasy, were heavily involved. And Square Enix is a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to their games, their intellectual property. So I can see them really, really honing in and making sure these cards are good, they work, and that no one can say, hey, Final Fantasy bad. Except maybe the price, but I don't think they had anything to do with that. And that's just the way of life. So All that to say, that was a collector booster. That was fun. This is a good set. Oh no. I hope you enjoyed it.